Hi, my name is Jamie Smith, and I'm going to be a senior this year. I'm from northern New Jersey. I came to Coastal thinking that I wanted to be a forensic accountant and then realized it just wasn't for me. So, back in March, I switched my major to general management with international business minor. I picked this minor up my sophomore year because I've always been interested in studying abroad and moving abroad and working for an international company. Thinking about what I want to do after college, I had no clue until this project. It opened up my mind to different industries that I could do with this degree. So, with that being said, I decided to write about the cosmetic and beauty products manufacturing industry, which makeup has always been a passion to me. I love buying it, I love wearing it. So, you want to pick something that you enjoy to do for the rest of your life. So, with that being said, with the research that I found out, Estee Lauder, L'Oreal, and Procter & Gamble are the three biggest market shares in the industry. And in the industry, it even reached $18.8 billion. With the beauty industry being a lot bigger than it used to be, e-commerce has become a bigger market because people are going online and buying what they need for makeup, hair care, skincare, fragrance. They go to the stores, they figure out what they like, and they decide to go back home and buy it online. Either that or you already knew what you needed, or you ran out of something, so you buy it online. It makes it easier than going out to a store. Right now, one of the biggest talks in the industry is skincare having to do with anti-aging. Every commercial that you see for different companies always has something to do with wrinkles, aging, something like that. So it's usually would be targeted towards older generations because they want to try to pause what's already happening to them. They want to pause the fine lines, the wrinkles, the dry skin, the uneven skin tone, dry hair, damaged hair. But even young adults, younger generations are deciding to buy these products because they want to try to stop what's going to happen. So, PETA has become huge because they talk about cruelty-free and vegan-free companies. It stands for the People for the Ethical Treatment of Animals. So with younger generations, they care about how these animals are getting treated. They care about where their makeup is coming from, all the ingredients, everything. So they try to buy products from companies that don't test animals because they're using deadly chemicals on these animals. So also that some products will include products like ingredients from animals, as in like beeswax and other things like that. So also on top of that, beauty industry has become even more popular because of YouTube vloggers. They're beauty vloggers. Companies will send them free packaging of products that are just about to be launched so that they can go on YouTube and talk to their fans about how the product wears, how long it wears, what it's for, what it helps, and they'll basically try it on for you and then come back like 10 hours later, letting you know how it wore throughout the day. Because some people want long-lasting or very lightweight, different things that you want. So they help with that instead of you just going out and being like, oh, well, this sounds interesting, so you just buy it and spend money on it and not end up liking it. So I ended up picking Coty as my company because their market share was more than 100% this past year. They own companies like Gucci, Marc Jacobs Fragrance, Rimmel, CoverGirl, which CoverGirl is a really big drugstore product. And they have multiple celebrities as the face of their product. Lately, the last commercial that I saw for CoverGirl had May Elon as the face of it for anti-aging and for their foundation. They've had Ellen DeGeneres. They had James Charles at one point, which makeup and skincare and hair care are now both for women and males. So it's making it even more of a topic of the industry. They are headquartered in New York, and they have about 20,000 employees working for them. They are currently in debt. They don't have the best financial standing, but they recently came out with a turnaround plan, which they're focused on 3 pillars, which is to rediscover growth, regain leadership, and build a culture of pride and performance. So I ended up going to Ulta for my interview because Ulta is where I buy my makeup. I've always wanted to work at Ulta because I just feel like it would be such a good environment to be in if you like the makeup industry. So I interviewed the makeup manager, which his name is Joshua. He does 60% of the high-end products, the prestige products, which is the makeup, the skincare, the fragrance, the hair care, not the drugstore side. So he told me that he doesn't really deal with problems except for unhappy customers, which is normal when you're in the retail section, the service section of the industries. So he left me with a few advice, which is also the Ulta's values. It's love what you do, own what you do, be a team player, have courage, and be kind, and the more you learn, the better. So basically saying that doing your makeup and being patient with it and always trying to get better is just going to mean in the long run you're going to get better and be able to do different things that you see people doing on YouTube, because they could do some incredible things. So to be able to work in this industry, you have to know makeup knowledge, application skills, and you have to be business event savvy, meaning that you could go and do other people's makeup and be able to help them with different products if they need your help. And also, you need to keep up with the trends because makeup is forever evolving. Every single week, there's a new trend coming out of how your eyebrows are supposed to look or anything like that. So when I was talking to him, he was so passionate about what he was doing, and it made me become even more passionate about the industry. And he even went and showed me different eye makeup looks that he did, and he was just so excited to be able to talk about it. And it just makes me want to be surrounded by people like that are so passionate about something that they're passionate about, what they love. So when it comes to after college, how I'm going to try to get into the industry, when school starts, I'm actually going to stay here an extra semester because I want to try to get a summer internship. So as soon as school starts, I'm going to start looking for internships that will be in the summer so that I have the full 3 months to be able to work. And hopefully with the internship that I get that's in the makeup industry, I'll be able to either stay with the company or maybe my resume will be a lot better than it already is, because right now I currently are only in retail. I'll be able to get hired by an even better company, whether it's Coty, like how I picked, or Estee Lauder, L'Oreal. It's a dream of mine to be able to do what I love for the rest of my life.